Title: My wife left me weeks after our wedding, for my long-lost brother. Chapter 1. The vows meant nothing. We were supposed to be a forever kind of love. 9 years of memories, 1 child, 2 homes, countless nights spent building dreams together. We'd fallen, we'd failed, but we'd always found our way back, until now. The wedding was perfect. She looked at me like I was her whole world. And for a moment I believed it. I held her hands and vowed to always choose her, and she said the same to me. But just weeks after, her text shattered everything. I'm not happy. I haven't been for a long time. I stared at the screen, stunned. Was this a delayed panic? A moment of doubt? I told myself she just needed space. That we'd fix it. That we always did. But the truth? It had already been broken, long before she said those vows. Chapter 2. A brother I never asked for. I didn't grow up with a brother. My father left before I could walk, and his new life never included me. Then one day, out of nowhere, I had a message from a man claiming to be my half-brother. 26. Said he wanted to reconnect. I was skeptical, but I brought him into my world. I introduced him to my mom, my fiancé, my son. We sat at a kid's pizza place and tried to be something, brothers. I kept my guard up, but I still gave him the benefit of the doubt. So when I invited him to the wedding, I thought it was a symbol of healing, a gesture of trust. What I didn't know was that I'd just seated betrayal at the head table of my marriage. Chapter 3. The betrayal began before the I do. It wasn't just a breakup. It was premeditated. The clues came slowly, little pieces that didn't fit until they did. Conversations that overlapped. Moments she seemed too quiet. His name popping up too often. Then the pieces locked into place. She'd already caught feelings for him before the wedding, before the dress, before the vows. And she still went through with it. When I confronted him, his reaction wasn't guilt. It was blocking me. No explanation. No apology. Just a silent goodbye from the man who was supposed to be my brother. But I stayed silent toward her, for our child's sake. And maybe, because I didn't want to face the truth. Chapter 4. Co-parenting with strangers. 1 week after she left me, they were a couple. Already moved in. Already saying, I love you. Already rebuilding a life that still had my name etched in the foundation. Meanwhile, I was stuck trying to make co-parenting work with someone I no longer recognized. She wouldn't look at me. Wouldn't speak to me. Even child exchanges had to be in public with security cameras, like I was a threat, not a father. She told people I manipulated her for years. But I was the one who supported her through college, took care of our kid during her 12-hour study days, and gave up my dreams for hers. How did I become the villain in her story? Chapter 5. A ghost of the woman I loved. I'm not perfect. I have my flaws and I own them. But I never stopped trying. I never stopped showing up. And now, I don't even recognize her. This isn't the woman I built a life with. This is someone else entirely. Cold, distant, accusatory. She acts like I'm dangerous. Like I'm some shadow from a nightmare she just woke up from. My days are spent pretending to be okay, for my child. We still go on adventures. I smile, I laugh, I do all the right things. But the second they leave, I deflate. I exist in silence until they return. The worst part? Even after everything she's done, I still catch myself missing her. Chapter 6. I'll always care, but I'll never forgive. I wish I could hate her. It would make this easier. But I don't. I remember her laugh, our dumb movie nights, the way we'd fall asleep tangled up like roots. I remember checking in every day at 2:30 just to hear her voice. I remember planning our anniversary trip to Japan. And I remember the one thing she promised never to do, abandon me. If it had been anyone else, maybe I could forgive. But she chose him. She chose my own brother. She knew my fear of abandonment, knew my pain, and handed me over to it. So no, I don't want her back. I don't want guilt or reconciliation. But I do want her to know that I still care. That I hope she finds happiness. And maybe one day when her world crumbles the way mine did, she'll finally understand what she destroyed.